Um, so I feel a bit strange today. I don't know. I just think I I don't know if it's just I'm feeling strange, and I'm just think I'm a bit like low at mood at the minute. And I've actually just might have been an hour ago or something. I woke up at like 10:30 because I'm normally up at 9, but or if I've got like I don't know if I've got my volunteering job or like an appointment or something, I wake up earlier. But I thought I was a wasp there, but I had an anxiety attack in my sleep last night. So when I have an anxiety attack in my sleep, it makes us tired and that. And plus I had a headache as well. I didn't really have a good sleep because of my anxiety attack. And then when I woke up confused and that. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't had an anxiety attack for a long time, but don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm missing how life used to be. Because like as people know, like everything that's happened to us this year, and that just missing old memories and that. And so like this year's been horrible. Apart from meeting my boyfriend, that's the only good thing that's happened this year for me. But anyway, so this video is gonna be about like annoying. I don't know how to describe like students that a lot of people don't like or find annoying, and that. So let's have a look because I've got the website and like I'm just gonna stay and like talk about like my view on it and that. I thought it was my dad there. I don't know where he's gone actually. Unless he's going to get a new drill, I don't know. The teacher's pet. Yeah, I had a few of that at school. Like a few people I knew was the teacher's pet. Like I don't know, you would just have these students that they could do anything. Like say like for example, there was this person I knew, right, and there was a science room. I thought it was my dad's car. There was a science room and they had like taps, and you weren't allowed to turn them on unless the teacher told you, like, and then this sport, like whenever anyone touched them without permission, you would get told off. There was this person that was the teacher's pet. He touched them, and then the teacher just had a joke with him, saying get off the taps. But if it was anyone else, they would get shouted at. Like they're just so annoying because like you can just get certain students that can do whatever they want and they get away with it, or say if they've done something nasty, if you tell a teacher, they wouldn't get into trouble. They would just be like, you would get in trouble and that. And I was just like, because I remember one student stuck the thing when I was at school. A student came up to us and stuck the fingers up at us. So I told the teacher, and then the teacher just said it was leave them alone. I was like, I hadn't even done anything. They just came up to us and stuck the finger up at us. It's just shocking. And as well as you have like certain teachers, because there was a teacher I knew had like nearly all the teachers on Facebook when we left school and that, and then they were just accepting that one student, and whenever any other students would send them friends requests, they would decline it. So I had a word with this teacher. I says, why is it you've accepted this student but not me? And then they're like, oh, I didn't know that I had them on Facebook. Now they did know because they used to have chats with each other, and they said, thank you were my favourite teacher, thank you for acceptance and that. So it's just teachers' pets. And then as well as the same student had another teacher on. Was it teacher or teacher? I think it was a teacher. Or a high up teaching assistant that did teaching sometimes. they accepted that student, and when I sent them a friend's request, they declined it. But then when that student says that I want to be friends with them, as well as says, sorry, I'm going to have to coming off Facebook, but really they just block that student. So it's just teachers' pets. Honestly, they're so annoying. And also they're like, oh, miss, I'll do this for you, and all that. I was like, oh, shut up. The know-it-all. That is the student. You get some students that just know everything, and it's just like, oh, be quiet. Well, actually, I haven't known any students like that, but there was this teacher. I'm really bad at maths, and that's to do with my disability, my brain injury. I find maths harder. If maths didn't exist, I would be so happy. I just try to avoid it whenever I can. And there was this teaching assistant that just was an know-it-all in maths, and he was trying to get me to do hard stuff, and I was like, there's no point, I don't understand it, you've been told. And he would lose his temper with us, and I was just like, he got told off by the teacher once for being a bit hard on us. The smelly one. Yeah, I know a few students that did stink. Like, when I was at school, there was like some students that would get taken out of the classroom to get told to shower and that. Yeah, I remember it. But I don't think, like, teachers should really be doing that, but it's probably so in case they get bullied, I don't know. To be honest, I think teachers should just mind their own business. The person that won't shut up, it's just annoying, like, say it's like break time and then you just get this student that just won't shut up, like, in a lesson or something. Like, they just, like, keep talking and answering questions and talking, you're just like, hurry up, I want to go home, or I want to go to break time or something like that, or lunchtime or whatever. It's just annoying. I hate it when teachers just go on and on and on, just like put it time. In fact, in college, me and one of my friends used to start packing up when we would look at the time, when it was time, we would start packing up and that, and then remind the teacher. The group project slacker. Oh, I hated that. I hated when I got put in groups or like partners, when you're just working in twos now. I would hate it when I would have to do all the work, because I think my dad's back. Max is running the game. Because when you're doing a group project, you're meant to all be working together. But it was just horrible when your partner wouldn't help. But sometimes I had a trick. I would try and work. Max, shut up. I would try and work with someone that didn't, that was quite intelligent, because I was a bit lazy. I hated research, actually. I would find it hard. Right, thank goodness I thought you were going to come out to you don't know. The unfunny jokester. That doesn't really bother me, don't know. It could get annoying, but I don't know. The human distraction. Oh, that's so annoying. Like, when you're just trying to do your work and then there's just people distracting you, you're just like, shut up. I'm trying to do my work. I had this. So, when I was at college, I had learning support, because obviously I've got learning difficulties. Not bad though, just mild. Just normally with maths. But there was this learning support that kept distracting us. Because they would keep getting you to do with a test, and I'm like, that's not what the teacher said. I just leave us. I know what I'm doing, just leave us. And there was this other one. It was from an agency or something. they just, when you were trying to do your work, they just kept talking to you, and you was just like, shush, I'm trying to concentrate. Because with my brain, well, anyone's like this really, I need to concentrate if I'm doing work and that. So it's annoying when you just have people constantly talking and you're trying to focus on your work. Let's see if there's another page, because I found some other things. Someone hurt that. Where was that other page? Mm. I can't find that other page I found, because I like found stuff on my iPad and then put them on my phone, but I can't really find it because there was another good page. I can't find, but there was like some other on another website. There was the Backstabber. Now I have had loads of experiences of that. I've been threatened so badly by loads of different friends, and it really does hurt, especially when you've been there for them. And that, like, for some reason, like, this is what I do now. My parents, because like all the time, like when I was younger, I've always been there for my friends and just let them like walk all over us basically, and that, and it was just easy going and that. So my parents were like, you need to start standing up for yourself and not always being there for them, because like I would just let them, I would always try to make them happy in that, and say, for example, a friend asked us once, well, an old ex-friend once asked us if I wanted to hang out, but I was going to a family, meant to be going to a family like meal, like with like not just my parents, it was just like extended family and that, and I missed out on that just to see my friend, like my ex-friend, one of my ex-friends, and that I wish I regret doing that, because they've been an absolute rubbish friend. It was like, I love it when the sun goes down, because I can see properly, because like they just didn't treat us right, and they would leave us out with stuff, and I've always been left out with stuff by certain different friends, or people that were meant to be my friends, and just horrible. And I've always tried to like my friends fairly and nice and that. Like, I always said, like, whenever anyone, like a boy got a crush on us or anything like that, or when I found the right one, I would always treat them right. And I have found the right one now, and I treat him so good. Like, I don't, because I don't want him going through what I went through. And as well as, I was just saying to like my boyfriend last night, I was saying, if when we have children and that, if like I wouldn't, I'm gonna make sure that my children don't get treated like the way I did with so-called friends, because I'm gonna make sure that they don't get left out with stuff, they don't get bullied, they get treated fairly in that, because all my life I've been treated unfairly, bullied, and my parents haven't been very happy, because my parents just wish I could have like a good set of friends that treat us right. That, so it just really sucks, really does. And I've always thought, like, why me? Why is it always me that gets treated badly? But actually, one of my childhood friends that used to treat us badly has actually been nice to us now. Because they've been there for us this year and that, because with us losing some other friends. So actually they've matured and they've started being nice. But obviously the people I've lost this year is not mature. But yeah, just the way life is, you get support for people. But I can't think of like any more students that people don't like. Trying to think of some off the top of my head. Because like I would get annoyed by certain students. Oh yeah, the drama queen. Or like people that just create drama and that. There was a lot of that, especially at college. There was this one student that would just love being in the drama and trying to cause drama for everyone and getting people's business, and it's just like, honestly, you just can't be bothered for it. Like, especially at their age, like, I still have like people trying to create drama now, but like, we're all like in our 20s now, because like I'm 20, and like some of my friends are a bit younger. Well, some people I know is a bit younger, some's a bit older. Like, so I know some people that's like 22 or don't know 19 and that. So everyone I know is like in the 20s or 19, 18, and they should just all be like acting the age, because like when they have children they can't act like that. They need to be like mature and that. Because that's how bullies happen, and hopefully when they have children they'll make sure that their children don't bully people and that. But yeah, also I hate that the students as well, that students always don't like, is people that's interfering in like friendships and relationships. I had a lot of that, but actually it was just to protect us. I literally thought like people just try and get involved in relationships, like at school. Well, not relationships, well, one relationship, but also friendships and that. But because people were doing that to try and protect me, because people could see that the friends I had wasn't treating us right, and was just like going behind my back and doing stuff, and I could see that they weren't treating us right, but I didn't want to leave and that. So it is quite hard in that. But it is quite horrible when people, like, you do get people that like do make up lies to try and make friends fall out or end relationships, and that's not very nice. But yeah, so I think that's all I can think of anyway, and all that's on that website. So yeah, that's it for this video. Bye.